I've never felt that open door policy at any school. They're very flexible. They want you involved, and they make it easy for you to be involved.
Our most important partners are our families. If we're going to prepare every student for college, we need our families. But scheduling can be difficult and it's challenging at times. And so we build in a lot of layers here at Boston Collegiate to make sure that we can make those connections with our families. We start small. Frequent emails, frequent phone calls, and not just about the challenges, but also to celebrate the successes of our students.
It's a wonderful school. The communication's great, which is they're always accessible, which I think is very important. And I'm able to stay on top of the work. They make sure that you're truly involved, and you have to sign a contract at the beginning of the school, which I think is great.
Hi, how are you? I'm Aiden Burke. How are you?
Second, we have parent-teacher conferences, and we have 2 sessions for this. We have a 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. session, and that accommodates our parents who may work nights. And we also have a 4:30, 7 p.m. session for those parents who work during the day.
Hard is good. Hard is good for Brian.
I've learned that it's really good to start things at 5:30. A lot of schools start things at 5, and it's amazing how big of a difference you see when you give people the chance to get here. So if a family sees that an event is starting at 5 o'clock, they might just say, well, I get off work at 5 o'clock and I'm 20 minutes away, so forget it. I'm not even gonna try. If you start at 5:30, you're gonna see an increase in attendance at your events.
The third way that our families can get involved has to be my favorite. We have a group here called the Collegiate Connectors, and they are simply amazing. They're a group of family volunteers, and they do so many things. They dedicate themselves to Teacher Appreciation Week, so they let our staff know just how valued they are. They also donate food and clothing to our families in need. And most importantly, and I think this is key, they help acculturate new families to Boston Collegiate so that everyone feels like one here at our school. Whether it's from Dorchester or Mattapan or West Roxbury, we're all one community.
I went to school in Newton. I was in the METCO program. So I had like a group of friends that lived in Newton, and I had a group of friends that lived in Dorchester. But my friends didn't all come together. This way, the kids, they come to each other's house. You know, we know each other's birthdays. We know when the babies are born, when somebody may pass away. So it's more like a family, a community. All right. You too.
And finally, our parents get invited into our building as often as possible. We have our end of the year barbecue, which is always fantastic, but we also have an art auction during the year. And we have times when parents will come and shadow their children. And we also have celebrations like the Honor Roll Breakfast.
It's not the grades that you've earned, but the effort that you've put in to get those grades. And I'm really, really, really proud of you for that. I'm also really, really, really thankful for all of these adults in the room who have helped form those good habits in you. So can we give the adults in the room a huge round of applause as well?
We have honor roll breakfast, so maybe you can come before school to celebrate your child. We have family Fridays, again, very early in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. If your job starts at 9, you can come here from 8 to 8:30. Your child can walk in with you, feel proud that their family is coming to school, because that's an important part of it, is that you feel proud of your school and you want to show it off to your family. You can watch an assembly that you're somehow kind of involved in, get a taste for what your child does all day, and then go to work.
Tyreek, Alex, all right, congratulations. I am what's called a helicopter parent, so now I've downgraded it to an involved parent, which is helpful because it's helped our relationship. I don't have to be the bad guy so much more, which is a good thing.
We expect a lot from our students, and we need our families on our side. And so we create all these opportunities to make sure that we have that connection and we have that sustainability. Families are able to see their students' progress, but also their successes.
Everything they do is just funneling the kids to success. It's sometimes very subtle. It's always with a positive approach, which I so appreciate. They're good about keeping the excitement of learning going.
The kids feel safe, the teachers feel safe. I don't have to worry about, you know, somebody cursing out the teacher or hitting the teacher. None of that. I don't worry about that. I send my children here and I don't worry.